everybody. Welcome back to Coast Life, episode 4. I'm your host, Andrea Wilson.
And I'm your co-host, Tiayrah Lacey. And today we have a few clips to show you about Half Moon Bay.
That's right. I took Tiayrah all up and down the coast because she's actually not from California, but I wanted to key her in on a secret gem of California, which is Half Moon Bay. How are you liking it so far?
So I can honestly say, Andrea, I absolutely love it out here. I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey, and Trenton has a lot of history. I mean, going back way to the early 1900s. But one thing I can honestly say about Half Moon Bay is that you guys, have a lot of history, and I love that you guys still utilize your history.
That's my favorite part about Half Moon Bay is that the historic buildings and everything like that is still there today. You can actually go and touch buildings like the James Johnstone House and the Half Moon Bay Bakery and also the Half Moon Bay Jail. And those are from like 1901, 1902. Yeah. That's super crazy. Half Moon Bay is about 35 minutes from San Francisco, but they have about 4 regions around it. The northern coast, the southern coast, the regional redwoods, and Half Moon Bay itself.
So Half Moon Bay has a lot of great activities. They have a lot of surfing, biking, hiking, and of course, Andrea's favorite, shopping.
I love the shopping in Half Moon Bay. Main Street is totally awesome. They have antique stores, boutiques, they have feeding fuel. Like, who would have known that I can take my horse to Main Street in Half Moon Bay and get him exactly what he needs? I don't really have a horse, but I always wanted a pony.
She's always wanted a pony, a big closet, but I can honestly say my favorite part about Half Moon Bay is not only the beach, but also the bakery.
The bakery is really, really good. I love their Italian bread is so yummy.
And they're so famous for it. It's delicious. You guys have to try it.
The beach is really my favorite area as well. I love to put my feet in the sand. I love watching people walk their dogs. The surfer boys, they're out there day and night, cold or hot. The surfer boys are getting it in Half Moon Bay. But like I said, the shopping is the best. Me and my friend Connor went down to Main Street to interview some of the stores. I think the coolest store is Odyssey, but we're gonna take a look in a couple minutes about how the stores are so unique. Another store down there really is super special. Let's take a look at it now. Take it away, Connor. Incorporated in 1959, Half Moon Bay offers a wide variety of public and private attractions. The city rests on the Pacific coast between forested hills and some of the most beautiful coastlines California has to offer. Historic Main Street offers colorful year-round attractions. From the best restaurants to electric boutiques and quirky antique shops, there's something for everyone. Half Moon Bay Main Street offers an enchanting mix of old and new. Many citizens of the Bay Area have now grown hip to the secrets by the sea.
We're Half Moon Bay Feed and Fuel. We sell all your farm meats and gardening meats, the horse tack, and small to large animal feeds. We sell approximately 10,000 chicks a year here at Half Moon Bay Feed and Fuel. Once a month we have a sale of 3-month-old hens. They're ready to go outside and ready to start laying in a couple months. We specialize in all different feeds for chickens and horses and cattle. We do carry dog supplies, and we invite anybody to come in with their dogs and their kids. Come on in, bring them along. We have dog treats on the side here at the counter, and we have all kinds of small animals for the kids to come in and see. We're at 331 Main Street in Half Moon Bay.
Ensures that artisans are treated with respect and that they work in a safe and clean environment. We make sure that their children stay in school, that they have access to medical attention. We pay them fair wages. We pay them in advance so they don't incur costly loans. It provides income for their families. A great way for artisans to learn. Really good for the artisans to make a living. And it's 100% cotton, and the fabric is woven fabric. This actually fabric is the one that is typical of various regions in Guatemala. I would like to show you Encanto jewelry. It was started by Monica Farbiaz in 2007. She is from Colombia. And she started making this beautiful jewelry out of this nut. It's called tagua nut. And she has many artisans that help her out, and she makes sure that they work in really good conditions and that the children go to school. So it's fair trade jewelry. And they slice the nut, they shape it, they dye it naturally, and they make their designs. And it's sold in really good museums and boutiques around the world.
Hi, my name's Mike Harvey. My wife Ellen and I created Odyssey, that's O-D-D-Y-S-S-E-A, because it's an epic journey for us both. It's odd, O-D-D, because we have some weird things in here, and it ends in S-E-A because we're by the ocean. So this is an epic journey where we sell weird things by the ocean. We started the shop in 2012. We also do weird things in our garden. Inside, we have 2,500 different science, nature, and art products. And outside, we have a couple dozen things to do. Come and explore. It's kind of fun.
So you know that music is really catchy, right? Like, I really enjoyed that music. Mm-hmm. And one thing I can honestly say, I really like those necklaces, the colors, the shapes. I'm from the, well, I'm not from the Bahamas, but my mother is born and raised in the Bahamas, and she moved out here not too long ago. So I can honestly say the Bahamas has some jewelry that looks like that, but that looks absolutely breathtaking.
It does. Yeah. I love the fair trade. It's so cute, and it's really for a really great cause. That's what I like about it. Like the children going to school for it and things like that. I love the fair trade store. Didn't you like the Odyssey store?
I did. It was a lot of cool stuff in there. I just might have to go back and grab me some stuff.
I know. I think I want to have my next birthday party there. I don't know if I can. You should go like Pacific Coast Television on Facebook and tell us which stores you like the most on Main Street. Now, because I'm a shopper, I'm not typically a sports kind of girl, but Half Moon Bay has this new sport, and it is on the rave.
So I'll take it from here. So it's a sweet sport, but it has such a sour name. Pickleball. Pickleball was originated in the 1960s, 1965 to be exact, by 3 congressmen who came home to find their kids bored on their summer vacation. Like, when does that ever really happen? I'm always outside.
Me too.
So they came up with an idea to give them table tennis, table tennis paddles with a wiffle ball, and they also lowered their net on their badminton court, and the game got rolling.
It really, really did. Word spread through the neighborhood, and everyone from grandparents all the way down to their grandchildren were loving the game. I'm so serious. Like 90-year-olds can beat me in this game. It is amazing.
I've never been good at this game ever, and I'm not even going to try again. But I can honestly tell you, if you wanted to catch up on this game, you can always hit the retirement centers, the YMCA, Boys and Girls Club. even one of the local public schools, and they always have pickleball.
The best thing about pickleball to me is that it's like a whole bunch of different sports all tied into one. And you never stop moving, you always have something to do, and it's really good on your joints and things like that. Pickleball has really like been taking over the entire world. Like, it started on the East Coast and we play it all the way over here on the Pacific side. I'm sure they play it in the South too.
I'm pretty sure. I've seen it when I was in college. Now, my gym teacher tried to get me to play and it was an epic fail.
Total
so
fail.
I think I will not be playing pickleball anytime soon, but I don't think that should stop you guys from going.
She's not good at any sport though, so you can't really take her word.
Really, Miss Shopper?
I'm a shopper, I'm gonna be true. She's not good at any sport. Let's take a look at how pickleball has taken over the entire world.
Of a sport that is growing quickly in popularity.
The sport with the funny name.
The ball's kind of like a wiffle ball. Players whack it around with a paddle. You can see the gates keep you in. A mixture of tennis and ping pong.
Are you ready for some pickleball?
I never heard of pickleball?
It's called pickleball.
It's called pickleball.
If you've heard of pickleball,
Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in America.
This is kind of like a combination of chess, poker, table tennis.
And it's a craze that is sweeping the nation.
if you've never heard of something called pickleball, you're about to get a crash course in a fast-growing activity.
If the pickleball craze has not yet hit your town, stand by. It's on its way.
Just like me, from the moment you give it a shot, you'll be hooked.
If you've watched tennis and thought tennis great, which is what, 3 or 4 volleys? Wait till you see pickleball with 10, 15 volleys.
Part tennis, part ping pong, and part badminton. Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in America.
All you need is a racket, a wiffle ball, a court, and feet, and you can play pickleball.
Although it's exploded recently, pickleball was invented almost 50 years ago near Seattle. A combination of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's played with a paddle and a wiffle ball on a short court, which attracts older players who can still win without having to run too far.
It got its unusual name over 40 years ago from a Cocker Spaniel named Pickles, who used to chase down balls hit by the game's inventor.
But the inventor's wife said the name actually came from the sport of rowing, where a pickled boat has a mixed crew, just like pickleball is a mix of other sports.
The beauty of this game is people of all ages can play, from 11 to 90.
Gives you exercise, it's fun, social, and it's competitive.
I know people have had both hips replaced, both knees replaced, the shoulder done, and they're out here playing. And I think, you know, it's good for your brain too. You know, it keeps your brain healthy and active.
This sport is low impact and easier on the joints, one of the main reasons older players are drawn to it. But pickleball isn't just for old-timers.
It's sort of a multi-generational game. The whole family can play.
Yep. One of the largest pickleball tournaments in the country.
The U.S. Open Pickleball Championships.
USA Pickleball Association says the game is spreading around the world and easily has more than 150,000 players. A fun, fast-moving sport with a funny name.
Just give it a try and you'll be hooked on that sweet sport with the sour name.
So, of course, by the 1972, pickleball was already an incorporation where they supplied all types of equipment, gear, and anything possible to play this game.
I heard it's about 2 million people that like to play this game. But out of all those people, the rumor is that Half Moon Bay holds the championship for the Pacific Coast. Let's take a look at how they play over there at 535 Kelly Avenue.
Well, my favorite thing about pickleball is the intensity, also the reaction time on whether the ball is going to hit.
My favorite thing about pickleball would be the fact that you get to change partners, and it's every time you play the game, it's different between strategies, between players.
I guess my favorite thing is because you get a lot of activity and you don't have to chase the ball so much, and you meet a lot of new people playing the game. And it's a great game for seniors, for those of us who used to play tennis and we can't play tennis anymore, so pickleball is great.
My favorite thing about pickleball is, I think, just the competition. I'm very competitive, and it's really fun. It's just a blast.
Well, it's a very active sport. A variety of skill levels are playing, so I think I felt comfortable just jumping right in.
From what I know, a couple of gentlemen started it in the 60s because they wanted something for their children to do on weekends, and it was started on a blacktop court. I think it was in the East. And then it grew so fast, it's now the fastest growing sport among seniors in this country.
You just come, you don't have to bring a partner, you don't have to bring a paddle, it's $2. You just arrive, and there's very little downtime. That's the other big, huge plus.
I'd say it's a really fun sport to play. It gets you active, gets you nice and quick off your feet. You're never there to just kind of stand around. You're always moving side to side, front and back, and it's also a strategy game.
This is the first year that we've had it indoors in Half Moon Bay, and it's been great.
You viewers at home can also play with them at 535 Kelly Avenue. Now, Half Moon Bay does have fun. They love to have fun, but they're also very responsible people. I've been telling Tiayrah about the drought here in California, and she knows a little bit about it from Trenton as well. But in Half Moon Bay, they're very, very serious about not only recycling water, but recycling things like plastic bottles and everything like that.
Growing up for me, you know, being at home in New Jersey, recycling was very important. It was very big. And on the 22nd of April, every year, my mom would get us together, and even our schools would get together. And we would just do activities as far as recycling, putting the bottles where they go, the glass, and then, you know, regular trash. It was my favorite time of the year, only because I'm a nature girl. So I love to be responsible when it comes to recycling.
That's so nice. That's so cute. From when you were a child, that's really, really good. I'm really bad at recycling, but I know what items need to be recycled. The Pacific Beach Coast Coalition and the city of Pacifica always help out and let people like come by and be like Earth Heroes and things like that. Earth Heroes not only preserve on April 22nd, but they actually like hold people accountable, and they recycle every day of the year. I think I need to become an Earth Hero. You already sound like you're an Earth Hero.
I'm an Earth Hero every year. 1,000 volunteers actually sign up with us every year, like I said, to do recycling and just to teach other kids and, you know, even adults how to, you know, recycle, because we have a lot of bottles, a lot of glass, you know, on our beaches and in our forests and stuff like that, and it can be very unsafe.
We really want to save the earth. I know I want to be here for a long time, and I know you guys do too. I was looking on Recology.com, and from looking at that website, I pretty much learned what goes in the garbage and what goes in the recycling bin. I don't think that Tiayrah knows what's in there. So you have 30 seconds to let me know from this list what goes where. Are you ready?
I got this.
A water bottle.
Recycle.
Burritos.
Trash.
Soda can.
Recycle.
Television.
Trash.
Aluminum foil.
Recycle.
Paper towels.
Trash.
A light bulb.
Trash.
Cardboard.
Recycle.
Oil from a car.
You recycle.
She knows it all.
Told you.
That's really, really not fair. You did a really good job, though.
I'm a recycle hero.
You did really, really good. I think that Half Moon Bay actually has like an eco-fest as well as Pacifica, and it's really, really, really cool. I think that going around and spreading the word about Earth Day and actually taking an action for it is absolutely cool.
So let's take a look at last year's Ecos Fest. It's this year.
over there and enjoy the rest of the afternoon and enjoy Pacifica and this beautiful beach.
And I want to thank the Coastal Commission. And stand up and wave if we've missed you up here. We have a nice team behind the scenes, and we can always use more members, and we appreciate all the skills that people bring to us. The more the merrier. We try to work in teams so it's not too much of a load for anyone. Okay, thank you.
I always will remember well the day we went away, sailing out to Belfast in the morning. Our hopes were on tomorrow as we kissed the girls farewell. Our dreams were on the days of our returning. There'll be dancing in the day when the boys come rolling home. We safely reached the other side to New York City Fair, in spite of wind and rain.
And actually, everybody, that was this year's EcoFest. That was my apologies, but it was still amazing. The band, amazing. I used to play the violin, but I was never that good.
They were totally, totally awesome. Earth Day is all about action. It's when family and friends come together to better the community. They like to inspire each other, educate each other to have a litter-free community. It's also an educational theme. Schools around the Pacific Coast get together, and they mostly have things surrounded around the wildlife. So shout out to all you schools out there who are becoming Earth heroes more and more each day. We love you guys.
And the sooner we start to teach our kids, the better, because they will take that with them for years to come. I'm 24 and I still do it, and I started at 6. So I love it.
That's awesome. You can hit us on Facebook and let us know how you are an Earth hero in your community.
I'm a promoter. Andrea is a promoter. Let's see how many of you guys are our true promoters.
That would be great to hear about you guys. So, Tiayrah,
yes,
what was your favorite part about Half Moon Bay?
I can honestly say everything. From, like I said, I don't shop, but Andrea actually has me looking into going shopping after this, so I can honestly say some of the stores caught my eye, and I absolutely love the beach.
I'm gonna take her back to the Fair Trade store because that's my absolute favorite. I also love the beach. I can't wait for this summertime. I'm actually gonna try to get out there and surf. So anybody who's really good at surfing, contact us on Facebook as well.
And I'm gonna try to do some horseback riding. Now, I heard it was uncomfortable, but I mean, I can always do it, right?
I think it'll be fine.
It won't kill me.
I think it'll be fine. Oh, and I want all of you who love your animals, who have animals, don't forget to go down to that feeding fuel store on Main Street. They have absolutely everything there for you. Even if you have a snake, they have feeding for snakes, which is absolutely, absolutely cool.
I took my dogs and they love it. They're still eating their stuff. So
and her dogs
it's amazing.
Are so wild.
They
are,
and they're really greedy too.
I had so much fun here with you.
And I had so much fun with you, and thank you for having me today.
Of course. I'm going to teach her so much more about Half Moon Bay. I hope you folks at home love the show. Join us here next time on Coast Life. We'll have great things to talk about. You can always contact us on Facebook. We love Facebook. Like us all there. You can come by the studio as well. We'd love to see you here. Or at 535 Kelly Street, we have a satellite there where you all can learn how to use a camera. That'll be so cool.
And I went to school for this, and I have no problems helping anyone out because it's absolutely amazing. Just to be in a different type of world. It's great.
Well, I just want to thank Connor, too. Thanks for all the clips and going with me to Main Street. It was so much fun. Hope to see you next time here on Coast Life.